Hello, everybody. Call this a supplemental showcase here on the Lamley Live channel. Of course, we're not live. Typically, we're live on the Lamley Live channel, hence the name, but it's here for some supplemental showcases as well. I just finished filming the Auto World 2021 Premium Mix 2 video and showcase, which is on the Lamley YouTube channel. Cars like this one, the new Corvette, have been highly anticipated. And I thought I need to give one of the coolest little subsets that Auto World did a showcase as well. I actually really like doing these little 30-second showcases on Instagram via the reels and things. But I was like, man, I got some requests for a full showcase as well. So I was filming this showcase of these Auto World cars. I was like, oh, I'll just at the end, I'll tack on just some turntable shots of these Lowriders, and I filmed that, and as I was doing it, I was like, you know what, it's fun to talk about these as well. I've already thrown away the packaging, so some of the details are gone, but considering the buzz that the Hot Wheels Lowrider, the Impala, the 64 Impala created among collectors, I was like, hey, look, you may not have been able to get that 64 Impala because it sold out so quickly, but if you're into Lowriders, and Lowriders are just so freaking cool, you really should be checking out these Auto World, and MiJo exclusive collaboration Lowriders. They are not available in stores, meaning like Walmart's, Targets, and such, but they are available via hobby dealers, and I think some of them may have been sold out at this point, but I think you can get most online. Just go to eBay. There's sellers like Surplus Goodies, J-Car Diecast, those that have these, and they're a collaboration. They're obviously all tools that Auto World has done in the past, like Cadillacs and Impalas, of course, and they collaborated with MiJo exclusives, tooled up new wheels, lowrider style wheels, small tires, the whole nine, and turned these into lowriders. They don't sit as low as maybe your typical lowrider, but it's a cool to be able to just turn these into this kind of car, where it doesn't sit as low, but starts getting some of these fantastic details like you see here. The wheels work. The small tires really make them work, and then you get this really cool pinstriping and other styling of paint on these, and I just think these are fantastic. They don't, like I said, they don't sit as low. You may not have the hydraulics that like the Hot Wheels does, but just for pure looks, these are fantastic. So what I did is, you're going to see these on the turntables as I'm talking about them. Like I said, I don't have the details. I think we have obviously some 64 Impalas. I can't remember what the exact years of some of these Impalas are, but you're going to be able to check them out. As far as I know, MiJo and Auto World have released these 12. There might be more at this point, and I hope there will be. I will definitely collect them if there are more. But I already think even if they just stop at these 12, the variety is fantastic. All Impalas and all Cadillacs. And if I had to pick my favorites, it's hard to really know. I'll break away and I'll show you. I actually think that the one I showed you, this Cadillac Eldorado, is one of my favorites. And I'll even do a comparison, because in Premium Release 2 from Auto World, they did put a new version of the Eldorado out. So if you look at this one, and just look at it in my hand here, you can see stock size wheels, stock color, everything else. So the body is exactly the same, but if you look at it from this perspective, grille is the same, hood is the same, the rear is the same, everything. But you look at the side profile, it really comes down obviously to the wheels and to the trim that was given these cars and the custom colors. Auto World likes to do stock in their store releases. When they do these collaborations with hobby dealers and like MiJo exclusives, they can get pretty fun with them. And this obviously is a great example of that. But obviously they take on two completely different looks just based on the wheels, really, and then of course the trim. So that's a comparison. And now get back to kind of showcasing these on the turntables as we go. If you're going to a lowrider show or a lowrider cruise in California, I mean, I don't, obviously there's other cars that get done, but when you think about the Gypsy Rose, was several Impalas finished off as a 64. The one that's most famous now is a 64 Impala. But you can obviously, Cadillacs make sense. Other generation Impalas make sense. And in this particular case, you've got some that have, you know, like beautiful pinstriping, others that have, you know, other custom graphics as well. I mentioned that black one is my favorite. The other two that I think, I mean, I really like all the different trims on these Impalas. Some wheels are gold, some are chrome. But these big land yacht Cadillacs, the Eldorado and then this other one, I'd say that black Eldorado, and then I'll break away for this one too. This is an older casting, one of the first that Auto World did. And I mean, it's massive because it's 1/64 scale. But when you add these gold rims and the gold trim and then even the pinstriping on the hood with this one, and that metal flake, I guess you'd call that brown rust color. I mean, rust is a terrible name for a car color, but and add it with these gold wheels. I just love, and the interior, I just love the combination of those. This isn't my most elaborate showcase. I just want to show these off. I want to give them a video. I want to give them a little bit of time on the turntable, more so than just a 30-second showcase on Instagram. And here on the Lamley Live channel, it makes a ton of sense for you to check those out. I want you guys to tell me which ones are your favorite. And I've got links down below, even if it's just an eBay link, to find these if you're interested. Lowriders, I just get a sense. I'll put my Lamley hype little angle on this. Lowriders, they've been around before in diecast. They're going to be around again, and I think that there's going to be a growing interest just in the diversity that these provide compared to all the other 1/64 cars that we collect, and that Hot Wheels RLC is going to kind of spearhead that. But this collection right here of Auto World Lowriders, I think is going to be something that years from now collectors will look at and say, where did you get those? I want that set. Finish it now while you can, while the cars are what, $7-8 each, something like that. Anyway, that's just a little tip for you. I think this set is, and if even if it grows, I mean, it might double or triple in size, but if you're able to get these, I think it's totally worth it. You guys tell me what you think. There's your supplemental showcase. Thank you, MiJo, for sending these over. They are the ones who sent these, and they deserve all the attention they get. Thanks, everybody. Bye.